Hello friends, it's me Aryan Sinha again, and today we are again back with our most favorite programming language, and its name is Scratch. So friends, today I will show you how to create an animation in Scratch, or else you can call it as spiralizer, and it's a project, or you can use it in your own animations. So friends, till now we have created only one animation, that is the fantastic flowers, and in this spiralizer we will try out spinning spiral project. We can change the patterns using special sliders to alter the values of variables in the code. We can control the art. The possibilities are endless. Yes, so how it works? So the simple project has only one sprite, a colored ball, just like in Fantastic Flowers or Virtual Flower Meadow. So I will delete my cat sprite. Okay, Wi-Fi connected, and what I'm going to do is I will choose a sprite from the sprite library. So what sprite should I choose? Okay, as usual, I like the orange colored ball in this one. So I will delete rest of the costumes. In Virtual Flower Meadow, you have seen the red color ball. It really doesn't matter on the color of the ball. Okay, in Virtual Flower Meadow, pink ball, but for now we need only the orange ball. It would be very, I liked it if it was yellow in color, so we will name it that same. So first we need to create the clones of our ball, because one sprite can do anything. So what I'm going to do now is I will go to the events and select when green flag click. I'm going to add the following codes. When green flag clicked, I want to set its size to 30%. You can set its size to any size such as 50%, but for me, let's see. Oh, whoops. And then what I'm going to do now is I wanted to go to the center, go to x0 and y0, and then I wanted to always create clone of itself, so our friend forever loop is here also. So what I'm going to do is select create clones. Okay, since it's not a repeat, that's why it will repeat unlimitedly. If you want limited clones, you can select repeat if you want. And then I wanted to turn 10 degrees clockwise. Yes, actually 10 degrees clockwise. So, and it's not done yet. We have not added the code for the clone, because the clone doesn't know anything. We need to clone it. We need to code it. Okay. And then as soon as it starts as a clone, I want it to move 2 steps always. You can see it's working now, but I don't like the background. So what I will do is, yes, first of all, I also want to add a very light, delightful music, okay, which would make it more good. I don't like this pop, so this part is not needed adding the sound, but I like bad sounds. Okay, I will select Xylo. Okay, wait a minute. I will select the sound and it should always play sound. Okay, great. So now what it does is, now if it goes to the edge, it will not delete itself, it would just stick there, and I don't like this at all. So I will add a condition, and that will be an if condition. So I will go to the sensing if touching edge, which is this part, this part, and all the four edges. I want to delete the clone. We can add a broadcast for it also, but I like to directly use delete this clone, and it should not stick around it. Okay, yes, it deletes itself. Now it's looking like a forever loop. So now it's not done yet. Okay, we need to do a lot of the code in this part. So what I will go do is, I'll go to the variables and delete my variable, and I will add angle. Do you remember the fractal trees project? In that also we used angle. Whoops, not angles, angle, and I will hide the angle for now. And I want to also create another variable that will be speed. I'm keeping it to every sprite because there is no sprite in this one except our ball sprite. So if you want, you can add the sprites too. So now this sprite, and the next one will be pen change. So pen change, what does this do is, we can also control the color, and we will use pen change for the future. And I also want to add a backdrop. I've forgotten because I was concentrated so much on the music rather than on the background. So I want it to be just very good. Okay, okay, done. Come on, just fill. Okay, done. So let's go to our main code, and what I will do now is, I will actually show angle and speed. I want the speed to be directly below our angle variable. Okay, and I will go, and then I will also select our pen change, and I want to set it to a slider, and I want to add a limit to it. Yes, the limit is approximately 100, not approximately, estimately 100. So what I will do now is, when space key pressed, delete this clone for test purposes, just like in virtual flower meadow. And what else I'll add is, I will select when up arrow and when down arrow. I will tell you what does this do. When down arrow is pressed, I'll go to the looks and select hide, and then I want to hide variable angle and variable speed. I am not going to add the pen change, and I will do this in the same. And when up arrow pressed, I want to show angle and speed, and I will also select show. Up arrow, show. Okay, now a lot of time wasted on this one, and let's start directly. So I'll go to the variables and select these two. So friends, variables can do anything without the code. They just collect data. So I want to keep the angle at the first, and I want to set the angle to 10 and speed to 2. Speed is basically the length, okay? Length means on how far it will go based on. So let's continue. So what is the use of angle is also is simple. Angle will be used on depending on the wood. It would control our degrees or the rotation, and what I will use is speed, and I'll insert it in this one so that we could control it. And in future, if you want to change this number, you can just simply change it. Okay, and I want to add an extra code which will be, I don't always want it to be. Anyways, I don't think that's a good idea. So now we will add our mighty pen. So I will go to the extensions, select our pen. If you are doing this in 2.0, you will always get it in this default one also. So what I want to add is at starting erase all, and then I also want to set the pen size to 1, and I want pen down so that it could start drawing. And I will also add erase all to this. Erase all. Come on. Oh, now it's looking like the DNA type shape. Do you remember? And now what I will do is to this brand new code, I will select change pen color by 1 because 10 is too much colorful and I don't like that. Okay, great. And what I want to add tell you is hacks and tweaks. So in this video I will do in this video is this video is the only video in which I'll do all the hacks and tweaks. So one of the hacks and tweaks is this one. Down arrow means hide and up arrow means show, which I've already done. And the next is I want to control my color. So since I have set the slider to 100, it won't need anything, and the next will be when one key pressed. So we can add keyboard shortcuts such as not control V, but when one pressed and two pressed, it will. I want it to change the angle also. So at the last, when everything will be done, I will maximize my screen and show you what it will be like. So first, friends, what I will add is I will select, I'll duplicate it and I'll reach it to 10. Okay, 6, 9, 10. Oh, oops, 8, 9, and 10. After a long code, we are done. So first I want 1, 2, 3. This code is a big change to our main code. This code is nothing without our main code, which does everything, which is also a small code, by the way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And friends, here is now the problem. Actually, there's no 10 or no two-digit numbers, so we need to choose 0. It will depend on our keyboard. Come on. Okay, 0. And the long process begins. At 1, I'm realizing something, and that is I shouldn't have deleted all my costumes, by the way. So I um I will again select the ball and I will just copy and paste all the costumes. Copy. Control Control C. Control V. Control C. And I will do it very quickly. Control V. And our last costume. Control C. And finally Control V. Ball A. And I will also rename it Ball B. Whoops. Ball C. And then Ball D and Ball E. Okay, now we have got all the costumes. And now the fun part begins. When one pressed, I wanted to switch costume to Ball D. It is a fourth costume, and I also wanted to go to the center and erase all. This will be a long process, so if you want, you can just change or copy paste. And then I also want to set pen size to 1. And then I also want to set angle and speed. When one pressed, set angle to 7 and set speed to 10. Okay, we can now control it and then when 2 pressed, now I'm starting to get a headache, but then also I'll try my best to control. Now when it's 2, then I want to set it to speed 1 and angle 2. And when 3 pressed, I want to change the costume to ball B. And I also forgotten that I need to also change the set pen size too. So I'll set it to 3 and then I'll change it to 3 and speed 1, by the way. And now when I will duplicate this, I also want the costume to be changed to Baldy, and I also want to set the pen size to 4, and I also want to set it to 3 and speed to 30 set. And when uh, and then when we will press 5, then I want it to change to ball 1, or else you can call it as ball A. And I want it to go to, what I could have just done is duplicate it, remove this, and then, oh no, I need to set it to ball A, and then I will set it to 5. And then what I will do is duplicate my costume, not the costume, what I'm saying, I also don't know, but when 6 is pressed, I wanted to switch costume to ball C. And I want to set the pen size to 2 and I'll change the angle to a very big number and it's 49. 5. Okay. And when 6 is pressed, I want the angle to be 15 and the speed to be 2 again. So I will duplicate this code again. When 7 key pressed, I wanted to change it to Baldy, and I wanted to set the pen size to 1. And when 5 is pressed, 2, and when 6 is pressed, 3. Okay. And when 7 is pressed, I wanted to set the ball, not the ball, I want to change the angle to 31 and speed to 10. And when 8 is pressed, I wanted to change my our costume to Bolly, and I'll change it the pen size to 10, and I want to change the angle to 10 and speed to 3. Oops, not 3, I want to change it to 2. And the biggest one, not the most best one, second best one. The best one will be this, but the biggest one, yes, it will be the second biggest, and this will be the first best, and it will be the best of the best. It will be second, and it will be first, etc., etc. And then I wanted to change costume to Ballsy, and we are going to do some crazy stuff. And set pen size 200, and 2, it will remain the same. And the time for the best of the best. Once it's pressed, I wanted to change to Balbi, and I also want to change pen by pen change by 100, angle to 7 and to 2, by the way. And now it's all done. So okay, now I'm realizing something, and that is that this one is very big in size. And by the way, I want to change 0 to 199, positive 199, and y positive 126. And okay, 3 press. Okay, 3 is like a snail. Oh, 4 is very good. 5 is like a molecule. 6 is good. 7 is not bad. 8 is very nice. And what has happened? What bug did I did? Oh, now I realize I need to change it to 1. Okay, it's a sunset design. It will. Okay, friends, I have shown you. As you have seen, we have completed our project, which is the spiralizer. And if you like my projects and you like the way I modified them, then please hit the like and subscribe button, as I want more motivation and I have only one dream to complete. So, before my next birthday, which will be on 2022, my birthday is in the next month. I want, before the year 2022, I want to have 10,000 subscribers in December or September, October, November, because then I will have my silver play button in 100,000. So please help me, friends. I will also return your subscription is very important and precious to me, and if you subscribe me you won't miss any of my latest videos. And when I will reach 2000 subscribers or near 2000 subscribers, maybe I will again start doing other videos, um such as Minecraft, etc. So if you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button. Your subscription is very precious to me. For then, take care, and I'll see you on the next video, and type in the comments how to improve. See you all later. Like and share, do subscribe and hit the bell icon.